What is up, guys? I have another replay. This one from me because I'm narcissistic. And what I'm gonna do here, which honestly, okay, so we're facing Reddit Omega, which is a very good clan, and we're slightly outmatched, very slightly outmatched. And I did this. This is the first time I've ever done this raid. This is basically a Valk attack with a Queen Walk. Well, that's exactly what it is. And I've never done that, but kind of, I don't know. In my opinion, this base called for it. Kind of what I figured was that there were going to be Teslas in this little J or L right here, but they were not, obviously, as you can see from the raid later. But I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my queen on this compartment up here to walk her down. And the way I'm going to get my initial tank is by dropping a giant, and the giant's going to sit on this corner with healers on it. And to be perfectly honest, it was kind of risky to do my giant that way because I kind of expected him to go to that mortar right here, which is fine. I would have been fine if he did do that. I just needed him to tank for my wizard to take out, especially that dark elixir drill right there, and maybe that barracks. But I think the dark elixir drill was the biggest thing. But anyway, I dropped my giant, and I don't know. This is still a hypothesis because I haven't really figured it out. But I want to say that the reason that he goes there is because I drop him less than 4 tiles away. So when I drop him, he's closest to this archer tower. But more importantly, he's very close to that archer tower. So he doesn't actually see this mortar, doesn't see this archer tower down here, and just goes to the corner. I haven't really figured it out perfectly yet. But that's my only thing, is that if he's within like 3 or 4 tiles of the defense, he's just going to ignore the fact that there's a mortar over here. And the reason I see that, or the reason I think that is because a lot of times when my queen walks, she'll have an army camp like 4 spaces away from her, but she'll have something, 4 space on the other side of the wall that she's technically closer to, and she'll hit it because she's that close to it. Because she's only 1 tile out of range of it, she's going to go for that. But I don't know. That's just a hypothesis. I haven't really been able to test it enough. I'm glad that this raid worked out, to be honest. It was the first time I've done a Valk attack. It was the first time I've dropped a giant with healers on it in order to tank for my queen right at first, and the healers are going to tank to my queen, or change to my queen, but I guess it worked out. In this case, I think the only reason I trusted it was because I expected my giant to die. What actually happens is my queen steps up and takes out the archer tower before my giant is dead. I'll show that in the raid. So I dropped the giant right up here with, basically 4 tiles away. And since he went that way, I dropped the healers on him. I expected him to die. He didn't. I dropped these 2 wizards down here to start making this funnel. I didn't really want him on that gold storage, but that's okay. And so right here, I expected my giant to be dead before the arch tower went down. But what happens is, when the arch tower goes down, or for whatever reason, the healers change over to my queen. So that's what it is. So she gets hit by the archer tower right here. So as soon as she gets hit by the archer tower, a couple of them change over to my queen. And so at that point, the giant just needs like 1 or 2 shots before it dies. So, it gets shot one more time, and it's dead. So at that point, all the healers are on my queen. And my wizard's able to make a pretty giant funnel over there, bigger than I thought it would be. And my queen has just enough healers on her and just enough health to be able to pull through this without dying, which is nice. I guess I got a little lucky here. Probably luckier than I thought I did, but she's going to walk down. Pretty much as soon as she's through these 2 defenses here, I'm going to go ahead and start sending my golems in. Well, I guess a little earlier than I even thought, but... And then, go and start making my funnel while she's coming down. And that's going to kind of give myself time to give my queen back up to health, for one. I really would have preferred for this archer tower to be shooting at the golem, but I guess that's okay. I end up having to phase her due to a Tesla right here. So they're going to make a pretty giant funnel. At this point, King and Valks are inside. I have, I think, 3 or 4 wizards in this raid to be able to take out the clan castle. I think they actually do drop a bomb on the Valks. Well, maybe. I can't tell. But the valks just obviously rip through the queen. They're really powerful. I drop 2 jumps, one on the backside, and I have 1 pocket heal for the hogs. I assume there was a double giant bomb here, but the way I dropped my hogs actually was sort of poor. I should have waited just a minute for the valks to take out this this expo, but still. I mean, I just have too many hogs up. Pretty much everything is tanked right here. My hogs are able to work their way back around. My queen is going to come over here and take out this archer tower, and at that point it's just cleanup. I mean, my hogs are, you know, I have like 5 or 6 hogs up right there. They're going to path back up to this air defense, and just plenty of cleanup on the board, frankly. My king and my queen are essentially full health, and it's really hard for a raid like that to go bad, you know? My queen's going to bust the wall, of course, because she's the queen, and just, it's over. I mean, this was a 4-star raid for me, if I'm not mistaken. Oh shoot, now I want to check that now. I wish that Supercell would actually tell us the time when we start. Oh no, it wasn't. It was a 2.5 minute raid. But still, I was very happy with this attack. It was a bit risky coming from me, but I mean, it worked out. So there's that. But the big benefit is my queen takes out this entire, you know, third of the base, and so my valks just have to rip up through this third. It kind of worked out maybe a little better that there wasn't anything in this L compartment right here, but either way, I mean, it was I really liked the raid, so at least there's that. But anyway, hey, thanks guys for watching, and yeah, y'all take it easy.